Okay, perfect. Now that my live stream is set up, I will be going through a tutorial on how to do all the steps described in this assignment and how to set up your YouTube account and um how to set up your YouTube account for live streaming and your Zoom account and for screen sharing and all those things. So first, you want to go to YouTube, and then instead of Google account, you actually want to go to YouTube Studio and then create and go live. Instead of seeing this screen, you will see that there is a 24-hour wait in order to make your account. Some people had issues and it went to 48 hours, so it's always good to do this ahead of time. It also may cause problems. And for me, it just took 24 hours. And then you don't need to click any of these because you can start streaming right through Zoom. And so you just need to make sure you get it set up for the 24 hours. And then And then you want to go to your Zoom settings in order to make sure that it's capable of screen sharing your stuff and live streaming on Zoom. So you want to go to zoom.miami.edu and log in. Everyone loves the authenticator. And and then you want to go to settings. And first off, you want to make sure allow live streaming of meetings is on. And then you want to make sure this is on, and also YouTube is checked off, especially. And then you want to require passcode to access. Shared cloud recordings is off. I'm gonna make sure this setting is off. And under the meeting tab now, I'm gonna make sure this is really important. This actually caused me issues because you didn't make sure that this is on, or else another setting won't show up in your Zoom hub in those settings, and it'll be really difficult. So just make sure that the setting is on, and make sure meeting summary templates. Make sure that this is on discussion right here as default. And under the AI companion tab, which is really significant, you want to make sure that the panel's on in general, obviously, and that allow users to ask it questions during the meeting. And select share access, make sure that this is on, and or it's on that selection. And you have to press save, and then meeting summary, make sure that this is on, and that only the meeting host and meeting invitees in the organization get that. And then turn on remind me when AI is on when I'm hosting a meeting, and then turn on and yeah, I think that should be I think that should be all the settings. And then you want to make sure that you actually go to your Zoom hub here and that there's more settings included here, such as oh, also you want to make sure you sign out here and then you sign in just with your Miami EDU like SSO and the company. You select SSO and sign in options, and then you put in the company domain, which is Miami, because they funded like the Zoom and it's has more options. And then you want to click here. You want to go to settings, and the first thing you want to change is share screen, which is important, and that this actually won't show up if you didn't change the other settings on the website. So you need to make sure that these are on. And then you can just start the meeting. And then once you have the meeting started here, you click record. Here would be record. And then you can either record locally or to the cloud. We already went over those differences. And then in order to live stream to YouTube, you press more, live stream, and then here would be YouTube. And yeah. And the advantages to live streaming on YouTube in conjunction with the Zoom meeting is that, for instance, someone's internet connection could be laggy. So what I like about like live streams and the stuff on YouTube is that like if it's delayed, then it'll just load and you can see like what happened in the past. And if you miss something in Zoom, it's kind of not there. So if someone has a laggy internet, then they can use that as a tool. Also, once the live stream is done, it'll stay as a link and you can share that, as like some people find that more accessible in the recordings to the Zoom. And it can be used like during the meeting and after the meeting again. And also using that tandem to it could allow people that aren't in the meeting to um see like what is happening, and it could like also show like socially and give like awareness and like almost like advertisement to it, if that's a good thing, or it can be set to private. And um I think it'd be especially useful in a business setting because obviously in the modern age in tech, a lot of social media is used in advertisement. And in a business setting, like like in Marty Supreme, the Timothy Chalamet thing where they're in the Zoom meeting and like it was kind of live streamed and that was kind of used as advertisement for that movie, for example. Like that could be something that could be used in a business setting. And yeah, thank you so much for your consideration. And I'll be ending the live stream and the recording.